done the big budget Hollywood movies.
Yeah.
This is a return to a not tiny budget, but more
No.
of a modest budget.
Yeah.
Does it kind of, going back to do a smaller project like this, does it kind of remind you of the days of doing The Crying Game?
This was much more complicated than doing The Crying Game because this had all those period elements, and this had that you had to row out to the island in the west of Ireland. You had to have the waterfall turn red and all not the bats actually, the starlings in the weird peasant's hut, and so it was more difficult really because this had to have those slightly what you would call big picturesque elements to them, But no, The Crying Game was made so cheaply. It was a unique experience. It was.
That's a very nice way of saying unique.
Yeah.
Now, this is a fantastic cast. I mean, it's sublime and it just absolutely gels absolutely perfectly right across the board. Do you get to pick your casts? Or
Yes. Oh,
is
yeah.
there studio pressure to kind of get a marquee name?
Oh no, there was no studio here. The pressure you get in independent movies is because films like this are financed through sales agencies, and they say, well, they put a price on what they can sell it throughout the entire world. And they say, well, if you cast Johnny Depp, it's worth this much. If you cast, the wonderful actor who happens to be in the National Theatre, it's worth, 2% of that much. That kind of thing. So they come up with these weird equations.
Yeah.
So you really have to resist inappropriate casting when you're doing an independent movie like this.
Most directors get offered a blockbuster after having Hollywood success, which of course you repeatedly had. Have you had those offers? I mean, is there something you would ever be interested in doing a blockbuster? I mean, maybe a Neil Jordan Bond.
Bond movie, yeah, I suppose so. It'd have to be good though. It would have, is that what movies have become like? It'd be sad in a way. No, I know. I would love to direct a Bond movie in a way. I'd love to come up with a version of James Bond that would make a movie actually, more than direct a Bond movie, But.
Okay. Now, you've never done a sequel to any of your films,
no.
if I can remember correctly.
No.
Is there any that would appeal doing that?
Yeah. No, it's after Interview with the Vampire. Warner Brothers wanted me to do a sequel of the next novel, The Vampire Lestat, and they hired me to write a script actually. And I wrote the script that had absolutely nothing to do with the book. That was a great script actually, but it's then actors didn't want to be in sequels, and Tom and Brad had such a hard time in the movie. I'm not sure I would have gotten them back in another movie together, that kind of thing. But I would have done a sequel to that. I mean, I'm doing the Borgias, which is each year seems like a sequel, that kind of thing. And I don't think against sequels really,
Just the luxury of TV, I guess.
I suppose so, yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.